Okay, back home from Washington State Championships that took place yesterday. Let's do a recap. As you can see, the Christmas lights are up over the garage, as you can see right above me. Yeah, this year's theme is red and white. So, recap. First things first, super match with Paul Stevens. It's been a very long time since I had a super match or a tournament where I was super nervous. Like, I was the first. I already knew that my match was first to kick the whole thing off. And getting up there, the announcers on stage, I'm up there. I am seriously shaking. My legs are shaking, and I'm saying to myself, do not adrenaline dump before the first damn go. Please don't, right? So I was just like, man, what is going on over here? And, and I'm gonna set this up because he was left-handed. So I'm gonna set the pad left-handed. So, okay, I get to the table, I'm doing my thing and stuff, and I'm getting there, and I'm trying to settle in. Like, I don't know if I'm shrinking, or getting shorter, or this is the way I stand up, but when I get my hip to the table and like this, I feel like I'm just short. Not that I need a riser, but plant the elbow, on the go, I felt good. I'm thinking, all right, we good. So, of course, Tim Thomas is in my corner. He was like, just do the same thing. Not a problem. Switch sides. Match number 2, pretty much did the same thing. No, match 1 was a strap, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. Got so much going on. But won that second round. So now I'm up 2-0. So then go back to the corner. Tim's like, what do you think? I was like, I think I'll go inside and hook with him just to see what, I got a cushion, right? So anytime I'm up 2-0 in the match, in the super match, I'll try something different just to see, because I got that cushion now, right? So I was like, okay, let's try this. Get a cushion, see where it goes, right? So I said, I'm gonna try to hook him, see what's going on. Let's just find out. I didn't get around him on the setup like I was supposed to. That was my fault, So went in half-assed, like this, the scoop, right? And they straightened us up and everything. And as I go to do this, he just peeled me over like that. Basically with my own move. I was like, wow, And that was kind of, and he was cool about it, He was celebrating as he should, because I know he wanted, that gave him confidence that, okay, I'm still in this match. And I was like, the fuck just happened? Because you train moves that in practice over and over again. So that way, hey, how do I get good at this? I want to try that at a tournament, right? So me, being the guy who trains hook all the time, and I'm ready to come in like this, and like I said, a lot of it was a setup. And I'll tell you later on in this video how the setup fucked me up. So anyway, didn't get a good full, wrap around like I was supposed to. So now, lost the match. Now it's 2-1. It's best of 5 left hands. So I'm thinking, all right, now I'm kind of pissed off. I'm irritated. If you watch the video, you'll see me get to the table and start doing this, I'm like, all right, no more fucking around. That's basically, pogo sticking up and down. No more messing around. Thinking, all right, here we go. I'm pogo sticking, all of a sudden, and I just take off on him like this and then finish it. So 3-0. Sorry, 3-1. Sorry about that. So 3-1, win my super match. Cool, right? And my adrenaline was fine. My nerves went away after the first match. Now, master's class, right? There was supposed to be a few more, but they dropped out for whatever reason. So there's only 3 of us. Nothing to shout about, but the fucking guy, his name is Harry. He's from India, like the country India, and strong guy. I mean, if you watch the video, you'll see how jacked this dude is, right? Because the class was 221 and over. Okay, cool. I weighed in at 237, cool, no big deal. Get some of this holiday weight off. But dude was like thick, right? So I had a buy, cool. He comes up, he wins his first match. We get to the table and stuff. And this dude is like, seriously, he scoops in, he just does this and locks and won't straighten his wrist. I'm like, dude, can you straighten our wrist? And I'm telling the ref this, and he's like, well, straighten your shoulders first, then we'll straighten the wrist. I'm like, cool. So straighten my shoulders like that. He straightens the wrist, and he recaps, regrips, and goes over my thumb knuckle. I'm like, dude, thumb knuckle. You know, he's just going back and forth, back and forth. And then I'm like pulling away from the table. I'm getting frustrated. And I know he's probably trying to blow my hand up. Obviously, you know, he's an inside puller. Okay, fucking around, getting kind of irritated, but I never get that mad at the table. All right, no big deal. Fuck it, just fucking say it, you know, whatever. Ref grip, I don't care. Fucking say go. Just make sure we're straight, right? So we get there. I'm up here. Bam, smacked him. Cool, 1-0. Fuck off me. So he goes to the B side, beats the other guy, and now it's me and him in the finals. And so we get there, and now we switch sides of the table. So now I'm on the other side, and we grip up, and we had a couple hearing impaired pullers there. So the ref got mixed up because when you pull a hearing impaired puller, there's nothing vocal, right? So basically, you have the hands right here. It's ready, go, right? So it goes like this. No volume, right? That's how it, you know, that's how you do that. So the ref thought that the guy I was pulling was hearing impaired because he wouldn't fucking listen. Like square your shoulders, you know, straighten the wrist, you know, get off his thumb. So the dude was just being a fucking asshole. So him doing that, the ref thought he was hearing impaired. Oh, I thought he just didn't hear me. Like, no, he's being a fucking jackass. So we gripped up, you know, fucking false start like a motherfucker on the second match, right? So of course he takes off. I'm like this, it pins me. I'm thinking, that's fucking false start. What are we doing? Go watch the tape. And the down ref and the head ref, head ref was Dave Hicks. By the way, nothing against him. He's a cool guy. They walk over and all of a sudden they commence. I'm thinking false start, right? Like, no, winner. I'm like going, wow. So I'm just like, now I'm just really aggravated. So I kind of walk off the stage for a second, just kind of like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. But we're going back up there, because like I said, now it's 1-1. You know, we're both got one loss. So here it is for first place. So I get back up there, and this is the match that takes forever. I mean, they all did, because this guy won't fucking listen, you know? And he can understand English. He can understand English, so let's get that out the way. He's from India, but he can understand English, right? So, you know, he understands what's going on. He's just being a fucking dumbass. But nonetheless, we get up there. That one take forever. And if you watch the video, because we had split screens, so we had 3 screens, right? Table 1, table 2 were going like match here, match there, and we are still in the same goddamn match on table number 3. And that's where him and I were at. So we get there, lock up again. I'm getting pissed off, you know, I'm fuck around, let's do this shit. I'm up here beating on the table, fucking smacking shit, getting pissed off. I'm yelling and screaming, I never get this way. I don't, because I believe if I stay calm, I can still think clearly. If I get too fired up and stuff, then my vision's here instead of there. So that's why I try to stay calm and stuff. But this guy, ooh, he was rising my blood pressure up. But I stayed in control, sort of, right? So anyway, I'm strapped up, you know, I'm locked in. So now I'm thinking, I'm a fucking, as long as the wrist is straight, if you curl me in, I'm okay with that. Not a problem. But don't fucking come in like that, and I'm already underneath, right? Again, it's a setup. Once again, I'll get to that point later in this video. So we get there, straighten everything up, you know, I'm like that. The ref says go, I mean, just say go. And I blast that guy like here, and I yell to him, get the fuck off the stage, you know? Because then that's just the energy coming out. So one master, so now I'm thinking, all right, I'm having a good tournament, you know, won my super match. One master's okay, cool. I go back, because I'm doing play-by-play with Uncle John. Go back there, I said a few things. I made a 98% reference. You know, Uncle John's like, hey, what was going on up there? I was like, fuck that guy. So I made a 98% reference, shout out. But open class starts. 242 left hand open. Guess who I drew? First match out the gate. Uncle John. Okay, here we go. So It's him and I. So remember, the two of us are a team. We're commentating together this whole event. And then we're up. I'm like, okay, here we go. This is the part I'm talking about with the setup, right? So the setup, he did some maneuvering things, but to the point where he did this and then kind of did that to where my hand was like, you know, I'm thinking, are we straight? Because my hand is like this. It should be like that, but it's like this. And that's what they mean by this sport can be inches, right? So we end up in the strap, right? Obviously. But the way he did it, he got in here like this and did this stuff and then like that. So when he went like this and kind of did this, and then he just kind of went like that. Now, you see what happened? My arm just kind of went that way. So all of a sudden my hand went like this. Oh, okay. I go to close. I'm like, I'm under. He goes, oh, you look straight to me. That's what the ref says. I'm like going, really? Okay, I guess, you know. But yeah, he had too much in the strap for me, you know, with my hand upside down. So kudos to John. He felt strong. He pulled 4 classes and the super match, so it's all good. Second match I had, I won in the opens. And then I'm on the B side. And then Jordan Seal was on the B side. Now my third match is Jordan Seal. Here we go. I've been pulling this guy lately for the last X amount of times. Pulled him at the North Region qualifier of the World Series of Arm Wrestling in Utah. No, super match. That's what it was. Super match there. He beat me there, left-handed. Ended up pulling him twice at the finals of the World Series of Arm Wrestling last month in San Diego. And now here we are again at the Washington State Championships. He kind of knew. And there's a couple guys out there, Jordan Seal being one of them, where the way they pull me is a kryptonite thing, right? I usually can figure people out, but where he puts his hand in what move, he knows what he can and cannot do against me, which cripples me. So he went a little low, clamped real hard, and just took off, and I couldn't stop anything. Tried to catch him, but it's kind of hard to catch somebody when you're here as opposed to catching them there. A little different. So again, setup, right? I probably should have went inside with him. At least, you know, I should have just kind of dove in like that, because that's Jordan's kryptonite. I just didn't do it. I'm not a good presser on the left, but I am on the right. So go figure. So anyway, bounced me out. So I'm out of the tournament. So recap. Paul Stevens, 3-1 super match victory. 221 and over Masters left hand, first place. Only got 1 win in the Open, you know. But nonetheless, I had a good time there. Arm Sports Entertainment was awesome. What's next for me? I am not going to compete again until March of next year, because now I got the rest of this month, January, February, and I'm getting ready for March 2nd for that 64-man Super Series tournament. 5 grand's on the line, right? Right hand, that's the kicker, because I have an appointment next week, next Friday, to get this thing looked at. So I need to find out what the hell's going on right here, because, you know, if I'm gonna be competing, I gotta make sure whatever I got going on is done, and if I can fix it, I can fix it. So that's where I'm at right now. So anyway, thanks for watching, appreciate that. Check out the Arm Sports Entertainment live feed. You'll see all the matches there. Awesome event, representing 3 countries, the States, Canada, Australia, and then from people from all over within the States, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Ohio, South Carolina, Nevada, California, Arizona, Idaho. So yeah, it was an awesome event. Should have been there. Anyway, so that's that, and I will talk to y'all soon enough.